Welcome back to the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network. We're brought to you by Pelican, built tough for all situations. Go to pelican.com. Yak Gadget, for all your fine kayak fishing accessory needs. Go to yakgadget.com. Eastport Marina, on the beautiful shores of Dale Hollow Lake, for all your lodging, kayaking, and fishing needs. Go to eastport.info. Now let's get this show started.
Hey guys, it's Takeover Tuesday. Let's get it started.
Welcome to a special edition of the Rusty Hook Podcast, streaming live on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. 1 hour of straight talk regarding tournament news, angler profiles, gear reviews, and more. Now let's get our show started by joining with John Rapp, our host.
Alright guys, hey, it's John Rapp, Season 3, Episode 2. I hope I got everything right on that with the graphics. See, we got a few people watching. We're streaming live via YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. So, fill up that black screen to my left. Comments, likes, follows. Let me know that you are here so we can be an interactive show. And I can try to answer questions for you regarding the topic at hand, which is using your iPhone or your Google Android devices to build content that you can use for your reels, for your Facebook videos. If you were watching the intro that I did there a second ago, and I'll rerun it here real quick for you.
Welcome back to the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network. We're brought to you by Pelican, built tough for all situations. Go to pelican.com. Yak Gadget, for all.
That was built using my iPhone. And as you saw, there was graphics from Pelican, Yak Gadget, and shoot, I can't think of the other one right on top of my head. But any graphics that you're using, you can really make something look professional with your videos, like I'm trying to do here with the Rusty Hook. The graphics that you're looking at, my borders, everything, I started off using with my iPhone while I was at work, and I had some free time. Moved it over to my, sent it to myself, used it on my computer. All of this is something that I went over in Season 1. So if you missed last week's episode, it ties into the series of videos that I'm doing now. So another thing I wanted to let you guys know about, let me see if I can get up the right screen here, is if you're looking to win a nice check in the near future, make sure I got the right image here. I'm going to show you this full screen. That baby right there, okay? Paddle and Fin is having an open tournament. The tournament is already located on Tourney X. Okay, it will be open tournament down at Dale Hollow at Eastport Marina. Eastport Marina and Richard DeRise and those folks down there treat us outstanding. Go look at the dates of April 22nd, 23rd. For a $100 entry fee, it's a 2-day tournament, Saturday, Sunday. Great prizes, great food, excellent accommodations. Richard then put up the tournament, or they have rooms available for us right on the water on houseboats. So you can moor your boat right at the dock, go eat at the marina restaurant, sleep on the houseboat, fish. I'm going to be there all week fishing before the tournament. I look forward to it every year. So, hope you'll join us. I know a bunch of us from West Virginia plan on coming down. So, I look forward to seeing you all. Okay, so I want to talk about our episode. Let me get to the right scene here, guys. Alright, so there's the check. But let me go back to my big scene here. This baby right here, the app, I'm going to plug her up. What I'm using, the same program I'm using to stream this video is Prism Live Studio. Now, Prism Live Studio makes a same studio that you can do right here on the phone as I'm doing on my PC. And what I can, but the great thing about Prism is that I can hook up this code here, get my iPhone on there, so you guys can actually watch what I'm trying to do. And what I want to show you is several programs that I have on my phone, like I did last week. Okay, we're loading up now. Start the broadcast. Hopefully you'll get to see my screen here in just a second. There probably will be some delay like there was last week, as you can see. Okay, so still now we better do it again. Let's start it up here again. Shut it off, rubbing my phone. You know, that can be some of the downfalls here. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure. Let's do this. So one of the great things, like I said, what I'm going to do here is I'm using the QR code to connect my phone with the computer. And it'll start broadcasting again, and then that way I can show you guys programs I have on my phone. Now, just to recap, last week, I'm just going to pop up here and just going to show you the photo apps that I use. And so last week's photo apps that we demonstrated were UDoodle, superimposed, circle crop, circle frames, and postmaker. Now, a lot of those programs I use to make graphics just like this one right here.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, I still got my Christmas audio on here, but it seems like this one right here, okay? That first place check that we'll be passing out down on April 22nd, 23rd. I used some of those programs to start that, and then I brought it over to my computer and wrapped it up. But let's talk about, let's go here, and I want to go back and I want to show you some of the things that we built last week that we're going to use this week in some applications that you can use some Flare. And like I was showing you, so this seems like a little bit of babble, guys. So the audio guys that are listening to this going down the road, you probably really do want to take a few minutes to watch the video of this over here at Paddle and Fin podcast page or at Rusty Hook. Same as Twitter, YouTube, or over at Twitch as well. But let me get you here, guys. Okay, so
Welcome to a special
That video
edition
right
of
there.
the Rusty Hook Podcast, streaming live on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and
My
Facebook.
intro video.
1 hour of straight talk regarding tournament news,
Simple.
angler
All I did was
profiles,
take some
gear
video,
reviews, and
2,
more.
3, 5-second video clips and edit it.
Now let's get our show started by joining with John Rapp, our host.
And it worked great. And the other thing that I was going to show you here is for the time.
Welcome to a special edition of the Rusty Hook Podcast.
Right.
Ace Resort, West Virginia's #1 destination for whitewater.
Welcome back to the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network.
Welcome
Through
to
my
a special
scenes here
edition
that I
of
built
the
for my
Rusty
shows. I'm trying to find the scene that I used my graphics on last week. All right, so we're not. I didn't find it. All right, let's just get on with it. So I'm going to show you. So like what we did last week, okay? We built graphics. And like I explained to you, the best way when you build a graphic on your phone is to send it to yourself via Facebook Messenger. Now, the reason I recommend that is Facebook Messenger already uses the algorithms, and they crunch it down and make it web ready. So when you bring it over to your program on your computer, all you have to do is clean up and make sure everything that you want in the background is transparent. So when you move it over to your programs and overlay them, they look clean and professional. I really get aggravated and don't understand why guys don't take the time to learn and build better videos instead of just trying to throw something together and make a pretty icon and send something out and say, hey guys, check me out. I mean, I'll check you out, but it might be the only time I'll check you out. This is intended to try to make and give you some tools that you can use to help you make your stuff look cleaner. And as you saw with a couple of examples I showed you that I built, you can do it. Okay, so let's go to Facebook here, like I've done before, and like here, bending branches. Okay, I want to build a video of bending branches on it because they're a great company. I want to represent that. Dubro, another great company. Dubro Fishing. I want to build something with them to show how I support them as well. Rusty Hook. Hey, of course I'm going to build something for those guys. So, let's take you back over here to the video section. And I want to go over a few of the programs that I like to use for my video. So the next little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through these different programs and show you their capabilities and what I've used them for in the past. VidStory is something that I've used quite frequently for my reels. Now I want to go ahead and tell you guys again, one more time, when you're looking at your app store, either on Google Play or at iPhone, at the Apple Store, make sure you take a look and read through the description. Look at it closely and check if it's a free program, a pay and play program, or a subscription program. Because over the years, they've all went from being free or 99 cents to more expensive to now they charge you monthly. This one here, as you can see, I got the Pro version. I went ahead and paid the one-time fee for it. And I built a few videos that I quite liked. And it comes with audio as well. But what I use it for, I don't use the audio that come with it. I'll use the audio from Facebook Reels, which I don't use. I don't use TikTok or anything like that. But you can see it comes with some pretty cool formats. And not only does it allow you to use photographs, but you can actually add videos in there. It's not really coming across to you as well as I'd like with the program here, showing you the video. But the picture of my boat and the picture of me in the middle is actually video. This video here was I built with my Rusty Hook logo, and then you have a text feature part to it that you can go in and edit, and as you can tell, it makes a really cool graphic. So you could build this at the beginning You could go in and build 2 or 3 of these with your companies that you love, splice them together, and make a really cool reel. Here's another one. All this one is advertised where I ask you to join me weekly and tell the times, dates, things like that. Excuse me. So you guys that are big into the reels, something that you can look at. Here's another one. And all it is something that you can use to advertise your content through Facebook Reels, TikTok. I think even YouTube will start to get into this as well. But all I did was went in. You guys have seen my logo, Rusty Hook logo. I cleaned off the edges and kept my microphone in the RH. I was using U-Doodle, put it in a black background, made it in a long format like it is you see here, and then just inserted it into the program. So you guys that are real content type guys, this program might be something you want to look at. It's called Vid Story. Get back to that. Vid Story. Alright guys, so while my phone is catching up here, I'm going to take you to another program that I use. Now if you guys have seen some of my content from last year, I used to scroll credits at the end. So if you're somebody who builds your stuff in advance and you record your show, unlike what I'm doing right now, I'm running live. Okay, but if you record your show, this is a really cool program that you could use at the end of your reels, end of your vids, and it's called Scroll Credits. You can see, I think in my video, it is over to the middle right that I just activated. Okay, it's opening up, and I'm going to show you my kayak fishing video. This one was dated back February 15th, 2022. Wow, almost a year ago. You can do a preview of it, and you can see how it runs on your screen. And as you can see, I even you credit the programs that I use to run the show. So that's a cool little program. It's called Scroll Credits. I think I paid $1.99, maybe a couple bucks for that. Highly recommend you take a look at it. Now the middle program I call Recorded. Some of the shows that I was trying to do, and I have done, I would use another video to show something. So, like I did a show with Edwin Evers, I did a show with Mikey Holcomb, and with the Paddle and Fin, I did a show with Sean over on Susquehanna. He had some video on his page. So I used Recorded. I did a screen record, recorded your video, downloaded it, so I could put it on my second monitor, and while I was talking, I could show it. Just like I'm doing here with that big, fat check that one of you guys are going to win here in April. So, I'll show you. I think I've got it set up here. You can see, well, here's one of the commercials that I built for Paint Outdoors.
Paint Outdoors is a custom plastic maker, design consultant, product reviewer, and outdoor writer. Check out more at paintoutdoors.com. Brooks Supply Company, Georgia's #1 go-to kayak fishing supply store. gear, accessories, and custom rigging. Look them up, westbrooksupplyco.com. Feel free kayaks. Paddle, pedal, or power, there's something for everyone.
So you see how we did that there. Now what I will show you the program that I used to do that. And all I did was clip the graphics from those Facebook pages, from those companies, and then added it to my program to build the show. So what I did, I used this program up here called Introvate. And you can see all the really cool templates that they have. So if my phone catches up, you'll be able to see it. I mean, and I paid the extra fee to get the extra templates that come with this. Glitches bundle. Come on, computer. There we go. It's showing you a few. So you can see the glitches bundle at the bottom. We'll scroll back up to the top so you can get a look at all the different videos. Alright, so as it gets there, yeah, there we go. So I'm going to pull up and show you how easy it is to use this program. This program I've been using for over 5 years. And what I do, not pay, if you're on, and go scroll, or if you're on later, or if you're watching live, pay attention to my ending credits. You'll see not 1, 2, 3, or 4 of these formats that I've taken. I built a video, moved it over to my iMovie, and I strung them together. I've done a voiceover with my buddy Rob Legg, a singer, and then I added some music. So I'll go to my projects tab, which you can just barely see. You can see some of the different videos that I've built. Now I also host the kayak fishing podcast for Feel Free monthly over at Feel Free Fishing Team. And as this pops up, you're going to see I have several videos that I've built right up front here recently for my Angle Spotlight series. I also run that here on the Rusty Hub. Just right now, while we're going through these videos to help build content, I'm not bringing those up right now. So, but we have a new show that's coming to the Paddle and Fin podcast. I built a couple graphics for him just to play with his logo. Sent to him. Really, really cool. So I'm not going to show you in true form what the video looks like. It's called the Director's Cut. And here's another one that's more of a glitch format. That should be familiar to you. It's not going to show you, I don't think. So let me go over and see if I can show you one over here. I think I've got one downloaded for I believe I have one here that I can show you I've downloaded. Past. I haven't downloaded, but I can show you this. This again is the video that I used from here. I'll show it to you if I can show it to you on here. Okay. The template is oh, here's something. I'll show you this. I built a video for the West Virginia kayak anglers that we ran. And when I ran that video, last year. It was for our top 20 kayak anglers for our Angler of the Year. I'm going to go over and see if I can find that while you're looking at it. But, wow, this thing's really dragging. I apologize, guys. The program we're talking about is Introvate. I really want you guys to go look at that. It's called Introvate. You can see the WK anglers just popped up there. So go make sure you take a moment to look at the at that program, and you can see it has really cool features that you can add all kinds of different graphics to create different type of content. It's not showing you. I apologize. The one bad thing about how I'm doing this, where I'm doing it live, is I'm doing it live via an AT&T hotspot, where I'm up here at the top of the mountain at the Brownstone room here at the tractor barn. And one of West Virginia's problems, and I'm having serious issues with the lack of infrastructure here for internet. I live right off a main 4-lane highway. The closest town is 5 miles, but yet my internet is so slow I can't even upload a video from the house. Just recently got that Starlink, but I'm still in the best effort phase of that. And if I do a 4-minute video from there and try to upload it, it only uploads 3 minutes of it. So it's got serious lag issues. But I don't know why we're not getting caught up here. I'm going to see if this is going to... All right, I'm going to show you a video that I did. I'm going to take you over to a different scene. Okay. This is an intro that I built for Mark Edwards. So one of the things that I would do before I brought a guest on the show, I'd have this pre-programmed set up where I could use my Stream Deck, which is what I'm using here. I've got it pre-programmed where I can push a button and that'll pop up. And then once it's finished, it'll go right to the scene right like that, where I can have him there live raw, and he can talk, and he can. So it's a great little program that I can use to bring people on and show them a little bit more, show you guys a little bit more about who they are, what they do, and things like that. I believe I got another one up here. That's one I did for the Feel Free Fishing team for Kyle Struther when we did a show back last fall. So, I mean, this is a great little program that guys can really spice up your stuff to use to build some really cool intros and make something unique. Let's see, I got this one here. So right there on that one, where Buddy wasn't part of a team, or he wasn't part. I'm sure he's part of a team. He was. I think he was with Elevations, but I could have, if I had the Elevations logo, which I could go get circle crop it, because you can see from last week how I used circle crop with his photo. I put the border around it so it would shine in that program. You can see around the edges of the black a little shadow of white, and that's because it's kicking off the black. So let me see what else we got here. Now that one came from this video intro make program. And it's right here, popping up right now. As soon as it comes up, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's called Future GUI. Future GUI. And I'm playing it right now for you to look at on the phone. My buddy from the field fishing team, Jerry Spradling, part of the competitive team. Looks like it froze on you guys, so but it's Future GUI. So there's a lot of different templates that you can play with here. All right, go back and show you here. Scene 2. Here's one from the Feel Free that I did in the green. Again, that's Kyle from California. As you can see, not only can you can customize the colors too. So if you have a theme color for your program, where our Feel Free themes are in a limeish green, or that's what I love about the Feel Free colors, it's lime green. You can add that and use that so it blends in better with your program. Like what I did at the start of the show, I have this start screen, and that's actually in blue, but I did a little manipulating to keep it so it looks better, it looks closer to the backgrounds that I have. What do you say, Armando, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Anyway, we've been on Kicking It Live for about 30 minutes here. Let's take a quick break. I want to show you, if I have it programmed here, the new sponsor video from Paddle and Fin. PNF, PNF2. Where you at, baby? Start. Let me look at over here. I can show you. Why not have it up? All right. Well, let's just go to our sponsor break and we'll be right back.
Ace Resort, West Virginia's #1 destination for whitewater, hiking, zip lining, and more. Check out aceraft.com. Westbrook Supply Company, Georgia's #1 go-to kayak fishing supply store. Gear, accessories, and custom rigging. Look them up, westbrooksupplyco.com. Yak Gadget, proudly supplying you with American-made products and gear. Check out yakgadget.com. Feel Free Kayaks. Paddle, pedal, or power, there's something for everyone. Check out feelfreeus.com. Paint Outdoors is a custom plastic maker, design consultant, product reviewer, and outdoor writer. Check out more at paintoutdoors.com.
All right, guys, John Rapp, I'm back. Hope everything's looking good. It says my mobile connection is unstable, but I am not seeing any drop in frames rate. CPU looks good, GPU looks good. Everything seems to be humming along. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me the last 30 minutes as we went over a few things, tips and tricks, and a few things that you can do with the old iPhone. You can see in this picture right here, I've got several videos of my WV kayak anglers that I did. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a moment while I'm talking to you here, and I'm going to go try to find that WVKA page with that video, and I'm going to run it so you guys can see it. It should have ran. It was back in October when we published it. Here we go. So I'm going to run this. right. Close this off, make sure so it don't kick off on me again. All right, so that was something that I built using the iPhone, using my IntroMate app. And let's go back there. I'm going to show you one more time what I did. Hopefully this will pop up here in just a second. Still showing Jerry there, but and I apologize again for this, but really nothing I can do. I really just, it's me trying to show you how this is done. So it's you go in there, you build it through your IntroMate. So I built a template. Now, one of the things that you saw that was frequent with the template or with the video is one of the things that I had to do is I went in and used my superimposed graphic program. Come on, iPhone. Okay, it maybe that will help. I changed it to video only. So what I did, I went in and I created go to your layer library, right? And I used someone that had their white jersey on, which if I remember correctly, it was Buddy Vance. Well, what I'm trying to show you here is, and I can't find it because I'm not organized. And what you need to do is really, you need to get your phone set up to where it's organized a little bit better. I've got my U-Doodle. There we go. So you can see the different photographs that I've done. As soon as it catches up, which I'm hoping it will, this is about ridiculous, but what I'll do is I'll crop the neck off from somebody with a shirt, and I use the same video, same shirt like you have with me here, and then I'll crop a head in and figure it out. So that way you can see, like I've done here with Greg Kupfer. So what I did is I took that and then I manipulated it and I took it over into, after I saved it on my phone, I'll move it over to my video files. and I'll add it. So you can see, let's go back to scene 2 over here. Okay, I don't have it on my computer, I don't think. You check my desktop. WVKA. Nope. All right, well, it is what it is. Biggest issue that I want you guys to look at is right here when you're looking at the program. You can bring in different text, photo, and a background. When you go into your media part right here, you can see the different choices you have. You have 2 different medias there. So I'm on media 1. I can completely remove the background with the bottom down here, this little green button, or I can bring it back. The other thing is you can go to media 2, like I've done here, and where I was telling you can change photographs. Use your media 2 to bring in your new photograph. Go over to the text button, which is in the middle there. You can see it. And then you go in and you change your different texts, which feed all the way down through there for the video. The other great thing about that program too, guys, is that the background doesn't have to be static. You can use a video background. So I really want you to take a look at that. That program is called. That template is called the product. And again, I want you to see, if you're a tournament director and you want to post announcements for your top 10 for each tournament, what better way to do it than have a cool graphic? If you got a club jersey, have one of your big buff guys take a picture of them in their club jersey and just do some headshots like we've done here. And I've done this all the way back to 2018. I had some video for our guys that went to the national championship, KBF, did something like that. But I've done videos for our Angler of the Year for the West Virginia kayak anglers for several years. So as a tournament director, it's a great tool. And there's different ones you can use. I'm going to replay this one for you. This was one I was playing with. Oh, I turned it off. So just hit that play button right there. And I've got the club logo with the photo of one of the members there. And that was called Chapter 1. Wasn't a fan of it, didn't like it, so I didn't use it. You guys are probably familiar with this video. Play it again here. So what I did is my big old fat thumb. So you could take your logo and do something like that with it. Build the video, send it to yourself via Messenger, and then incorporate it into your video just like that we've done here at the beginning of the show. The other one I've used that you guys might enjoy on Intro Mate. It's this one here. So you could start off a video with that one. I've used that one a few times. The video I showed you guys earlier was this one here. What I did is I used this format 3 different times, and I went into the text features and I typed in what I wanted it to use for what section I wanted. It was gear reviews, tournament news, angler profiles, or club events, things like that. You can do stuff like that, and you can do an intro with your different videos or different pictures, splice them together and make some cool videos. All right, I think I've bored you guys enough tonight, and I apologize for the issues. I really hope I can get. Probably what I need to do is go over to my son's house and do these videos on that very high broadband he has. I mean, it's still showing, it's still stuck on the scene from 10 minutes ago. So that's technology for you. It's really cool issues or cool programs. So I want to go back and I want to show you again the videos that you can use here. Okay, you have the vid story, which is showing on the screen now. Okay, you can now you can use the scroll credits. Of course, iMovie I use frequently in crop zoom. In the crop zoom, if you want to crop a video down or change the format to, like, maybe for reels from a regular video or something like that. And then you got Video Maker. The Video Maker is what you're looking at the top of my screen right there. Are you driving? Check out our friends at Bass Fishing for Noobs. It's basically like a banner maker. So what you do is you go into your program, maybe from your photo show, from Postmaker, social media Postmaker, and then you build 5 or 6 graphics using maybe their use the LinkedIn banner program, okay, or Twitter header. And then once those are up, you can go in and manipulate them, keep them all, they're all the same size. You just go in and add your different photos, text, and information about what you're wanting to share. Create it, bring it into your program. It'll make you a little video that you can run full screen. Or as you can see what I've done, I've created an area on my graphic, on my show, so you can see who I'm promoting. So apparently I have some audio issues. Apologize for that. Could be where I'm at. Armando from Kayak Bass just sent me a message on that. And I appreciate you giving me that feed up, Armando. I don't take it critically at all. Just is what it is. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all showing me some love tonight and hanging out with me. We're going to get ready to kick off here from now. Next week, I think I'm going to go over to my son's place and do this from his high-speed internet. And hopefully, we have a much better connection and we can do a really good video feed on these programs so you can see how well they work for you. Stay safe, God bless you, and we'll see you again.
Thank you for tuning in to the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast.
Like I was
Join
telling
us
you,
every Tuesday night
graphic
as
you're
guests
watching
chat
here at
about
the
their
end
experiences,
was also
and we
built
speak
for
with
those
seasoned
purposes.
kayak angler
Just
Chris
moving more
Payne
than
of
I
Payne
need on
Outdoors,
midstream.
picking up a few tips, tricks, and some on-the-water techniques, new gear releases, and product reviews. Always raw and unfiltered, straight talk, streaming via the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Facebook page, YouTube channel, at Camo Ninja WV, and at Twitch TV WV Rap. Go subscribe and follow us on all our social media. If you missed this live stream or are traveling, use your favorite podcast platform for our audio playback on Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify,